Welcome to Faith on Fitness, a podcast sponsored by Benefit Personal Training, an in-home personal training company dedicated to helping mature clients stay strong, fit, and healthy for life. At Benefit, we believe that aging may be inevitable, but getting old is optional. Each episode will feature health and wellness experts, as well as people just like you who are living full and active lives well into their 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond, proving that senior and sedentary don't have to go hand in hand. So get ready to listen, laugh, and learn on this episode of Faith on Fitness.
Welcome to Faith on Fitness. My name is Faith Ritter, and I'm the Communications Director here at Benefit Personal Training. We are an in-home personal fitness training company dedicated to helping mature clients stay strong, fit, and healthy today and throughout their entire lives. And we're here today with friend and role model Agnes Dumas, who is an 80-year-old fitness enthusiast who is redefining what it means to be a senior. Welcome, Agnes. I'm glad that you were able to join me today.
Glad to be with you.
Awesome. So, Agnes, you are 80 years young, you exercise a minimum of 5 days a week, and you own and manage multiple residential properties. So I'd say you're pretty busy. So tell me, do you see yourself as exceptional?
Yes, I do. I really do. I'm an outgoing person and I do a lot of things. So that's why I consider myself as exceptional.
Awesome. Now, Agnes, I'm sure you have some well-meaning friends and family who tell you, now, Agnes, you better slow down before you hurt yourself. So how do you typically respond to those concerns?
And then I do, as you say, I do, especially from my family, my daughter and all, because, my physical surgeries and things. But I always tell them, you got to keep moving, because if you don't move, like to say, if you don't move, you lose it.
Mhm.
And I know myself that you cannot stop anything that you do, especially when you have arthritis and these sorts of things, that you got to keep those joints going. You got to keep moving. You got to do things. You just can't sit, because when you sit, that's it. They don't work anymore. When they say to me, I'm doing too much, I say, but I know when I'm doing too much, because my body will tell me.
So have you always been as active as you are now? And if not, when did you decide to embrace this active lifestyle?
Well, I always have been active, right?
Okay.
Even when I was young, I was active. And then as I got older, I still was active. And then I lived out in the country. So I always had all these projects that I did. And one of my main projects was gardening. And I did a lot of things, right? I had like 2 acres of land. I used to mow the grass. I used to do my flower garden, vegetable garden. That was a form of exercise too. And I had a swimming pool, and I always swam and did exercise in the pools and all that kind of thing. So I've been active really all my life.
I remember you telling me that up until recently, one of your favorite activities was line dancing, but sadly, you had to give it up. So tell us what happened.
I still love it, but I just can't maneuver like I used to, because of the surgeries I had on my hips. I had my both hips replaced 4 times already, 2 on each time, And so, but listen, line dancing is the bomb, as the children say. Like, I love line dancing. So now, sometimes when the music is going and we're somewhere, I'll be doing the line dancing in the chair.
In the chair. Awesome.
Yeah. So, but it's good. I love line dancing because 2 things: swimming and line dancing. Swimming do every muscle in your body, and line dances get those joints to moving.
Yep.
So I love line dancing, and even when I had the surgeries and things like that, before I had both legs done, I would still go to line dance and use my cane, and I'd be dancing with my cane as the other leg, because I loved it.
I have you in my mind's eye up there line dancing with that cane. Oh my goodness. So listen, how has COVID impacted your normal fitness routine, and how have you adjusted?
It really has impacted me a lot, because I can't swim. And that was my main thing that I like to do, and that I could do more with swimming than I can do with anything else. Because when you're in the water, your bones can function better, That's why they told me before, I used to go to aquatics, but I always swam. So
Right.
they said, well, you would join the gym, join the gym. I said, but I already go to the gym. They said, well, do all your exercises in the water.
Okay.
And but I do other exercises because I go to my yoga class 2 days a week also. And I
Yeah.
do yoga too. So yeah, that's what you have to do. You just have to do it. And with the moving and part of that, that's why I do the water exercises too. It's not like being
It's
in
not
the
the
gym.
same.
And that's why I'm praying this stuff, this COVID get over with so I can get back to my exercise.
Yes, from your mouth to God's ears.
Yeah.
Okay, Agnes, I'm hearing line dancing, yoga, water aerobics, exercise classes. This is pretty intense for someone of any age. So it's clear to me that if someone wants to hang out with you, they better be able to keep up. So tell me about the people you typically work out with. Are they your peers or are they significantly younger?
They're my age and some are older, some are younger, but nobody is under 65.
Okay.
Not one person. Now, the only time that we have anyone that comes into the class, which they can, the young people, but when they come, they see all of us and then they go, ah, because they figure because we are old, all these old people. But let me tell you, when they get in there, when it's over, when not even the class is halfway gone, they'll land up on the wall because they can't keep up with the students. Because
They
we've
can't.
been doing this for years, right? Constantly every single week, and they can't keep up.
Yes, that's amazing. It reminds me of a article that I read out of Johns Hopkins University, was
Okay.
stating that a lot of the things that we associate with aging, like frailty and lethargy and weakness, is
Yeah,
not necessarily a result of aging, but of inactivity.
the
You,
inactivity.
what you're describing to me is just more evidence of that. So, Agnes, as a Black woman, I am sure that you share my concern for the health and wellness of the African American community. And while we have certainly made some strides, we are still at a higher risk for just about every chronic disease, including heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. So, if you woke up tomorrow and you were the health and wellness czar, what would you do to help improve the overall health of the Black community?
If I was to wake up tomorrow, I would start me a program for wellness and health overall. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? For everyone, but mostly for seniors to keep them older people. I say, they don't have to be 65. They could be, because you 55, you can be.
Yeah.
And then I would have in my wellness class where we would like set a goal and have a commitment because you got to have all that in order to do exercise
Right.
and the main thing I would do mental health because we
Okay.
had problems with that. And then I would do like fitness. Of course, I would do fitness, right? And dieting and eating properly because I do that too. I try to eat properly. If we don't, like we are what we eat. How
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah.
We are what we eat, and it takes in for your diabetes and it takes in for your heart problem. And I have none of them. I don't have any heart problem. I don't have diabetes. I don't have no high blood pressure. I don't have anything but arthritis. That's
Wow.
it. And then I would make sure that it be because I would have them to set a goal
Yes.
and be committed. That's the main thing. Set a goal, be committed, and even when you have setbacks, move forward and keep on going. That's the way I look. That's the kind of program that I would have if I was to wake up tomorrow and want to start something. That's what I would do: a health and wellness, and have all those things listed under the mental health and
Yeah.
exercising program and eating properly.
Wow. I think that would be revolutionary. And listen, you didn't include a daily dose of line dancing in the driveway to your fitness program.
Oh yeah, I forgot that would be one of the ones that comes into under the fitness will be your exercise, swimming, line dancing, and all those things that come under fitness. That's what I would do. Line dancing is one of them because that was my favorite. I was a dancer ever since I was young.
I believe it. Yeah.
Oh,
Line
I
dancing
was
never hurt
dancing.
anybody. Never hurt anybody.
Never,
It's a
never
lot
heard
of
of
fun.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's exercise, but it doesn't feel like it. I am convinced that more people need to hear your story. because many people, myself included at times, live in fear of the future and have anxiety about getting older. But your story gives people hope. You know, that with the right mindset and a commitment to exercise and good nutrition, it's possible to age well and live a fruitful and abundant life. So, thank you, my friend, for setting such a fantastic example and demonstrating that senior and sedentary do not have to go hand in hand.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So, thank you again for spending time with us today, Agnes, and we'll be sure to have you back on Faith on Fitness.
All right. And you take care and you be healthy.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thanks for listening to Faith on Fitness. If the sedentary life isn't for you, and you'd like the help of an in-home personal trainer to regain your strength, energy, and independence, then call us today at 888-323-8677 or visit us online at benefitpersonaltraining.com. And thanks again for joining us on this edition of Faith on Fitness.